All right, let's try that. All right, very good. First item of business is gonna be. Clerk Treasurer Price, could you please call the roll?
Yes. Mary Yates.
Here.
Brianna Maxwell.
Present.
Spencer Kingery.
Present.
Good, thank you. Next item of business is gonna be the meeting minutes for July 7th. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All right, I have a motion, a second. Is there any additions, subtractions, corrections, amendments to the meeting minutes submitted for July 7th?
Yes. I'm looking at it just now. I accidentally put July 21st, then had today's date on it, so we'll need to amend that and just change it to July 7th.
The very top.
I just now noticed it. So that's the only amendment.
Other than that, any corrections, subtractions?
Not seeing any other than the 21st thing. She jumped on it quick.
Yeah.
She was ready for it.
Okay.
I was like, I looked at it, and went, oh, no, that's not right.
Other than the date that Clerk Treasurer Price has brought to our attention. I hear no other changes, subtractions, additions. We have a motion, a second, all in favor of approving the July 7th minutes amended by Clerk Treasurer Price, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And I am an aye, motion carries. Next item of business is gonna be the claims submitted for July 21st totaling $447,500.23. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All right, I have a motion and a second on the floor. Is there any discussion, questions involving today's submitted claims? Pretty standard, yeah, expenditures.
Yeah. Nothing.
Okay, here none, all in favor of approving the claim submitted for July 21st totaling $447,500.23, signify by stating aye.
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 And I'm an aye. Motion carries.
Who made the motion for the minutes a second?
So she,
Okay.
Brianna, and then Spencer second. Yeah.
Perfect, thank you.
Got a couple of business items to handle this evening. The first one's gonna be the proposed man lift for 113 West Franklin Street. This was brought to your attention last month. However, we had to get some questions answered, which were submitted. So a motion to approve the sidewalk lift on 113 West Franklin Street.
So moved.
Second.
All right, discussion on this.
Did they decide what the date was?
Yes, yep, you should have received that in an email.
Oh.
Yep.
I asked the general question of the date, the time, and
Yeah.
whether it's gonna be coned off and stuff like that.
Both dates are July 26th and 27th, or August 2nd or August 3rd. Do not have any events, and so the challenge is that we have Old Settlers that Wednesday or Tuesday that they're gonna be closing down, so that is the. I don't know that I don't think that we can do the August one.
No.
Because that, yeah, we're gonna, just well, that's.
I
Stay
thought,
close to
I thought that was August 5th.
I'm just going off of the email here from Carmen. But even if August 5th would be worse, because then we already have the street closed down for Old Settlers and.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to stick to
The July
the
one.
July 26th and 27th date or after, because of the Old Settlers.
You're gonna have to let them know.
So they're closing it down on Tuesday this year, correct?
Right.
Because of
Tuesday
manpower.
evening, yes.
Yeah, so for the public's information, the street will be closed down on Tuesday this year for Old Settlers, and that's due to a shortage of manpower with the contracted fair business that we use. They don't have a lot of manpower, so they need additional time to get set up and for the fire marshal to come inspect and all the items involved behind us. And so just to reiterate that from last month, but any other questions that were not answered last month? No. Okay, here none, I have a motion, a second to approve the 113 West Franklin Street. All in favor of approving, signify by saying aye.
I'm gonna make it, I'm sorry, I'm gonna make a little thing to that.
Oh, yes. let's do that.
Approving a contingent that they have to do in July, not August.
Okay, it's a good call.
So I'll make a motion that we approve that, or the usage of man lift on 113 West Franklin Street for the bill. The dates listed in July and not August due to conflict with scheduling. And if
But
you
they
could,
can do it after.
yeah, if they wanna do it after, but
Yeah,
what
but
their
they-
request was those two sets of dates, so.
Yeah, I got that one.
that's the only one I got. That was a response back from Carmen reaching out to her and. Kind of just getting some more information from what we didn't have last month. So the motion is either they can do the 26th or 27th. Or after the August 2nd or 3rd, but the problem is it has to be a date that doesn't conflict with Bacon Fest as well.
Yeah,
So,
so the only, for the motion that they wanted, I'm only gonna approve I make the motion for the approval of the July 26th. So,
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yep, second.
okay, so I have a amended motion to approve the July 26th and 27th proposal for the sidewalk.
Interstellars.
Oh,
Am I in the right place?
yes, we're talking about that right now.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, the name was there.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
no, you're fine. So you actually just perfect timing. Yeah, we're trying to figure out, so
Okay,
I'll let Spencer or Brianna, one of the two, update you to kind of where we're at with this.
so the man left for the 113 West Franklin Street, the
Yes.
dates that were proposed, the 26th and 27th of July, and then the August 2nd and 3rd. We're gonna approve the July 26th and 27th.
yeah, we're gonna have to change the August one.
Yes, August is gonna come into Old Settlers, and then
Yes.
also,
So is this two different dates?
No.
Okay,
Rain
okay,
day.
okay.
So I don't even think we're gonna be able to do it this weekend because it's like 65% chance of rain.
okay, so I'll make the motion that we approve for this, the 26th and 27th. If you need to change the date afterwards, come back to us for that, or just. shoot
Or,
me.
well, so she don't have to wait. Why don't we make it to where if she calls us, she has approval if it's not a date that conflicts with Old Settlers and
Right, and
Bacon.
it goes around because I've lived there for 5 years,
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna,
That way she don't-
I stay in the building when all that stuff goes on, so. The second date that we would propose to would be like the end of August with the 30th, or I think it's the 30th and 31st. If it rains this weekend,
Which I think we're good because Bacon Fest is what, the
23rd.
third.
23rd,
Yeah.
So I think hopefully,
I will change my motion. We're gonna go through, and
this is the third.
I know.
Good timing for
Yes.
us. Thank you.
so I'll go ahead and make the motion that we approve for this weekend, the 26th and 27th, with the contingent. She comes up with another date that just can go through the mayor's office to be approved and not through the
Okay.
works to make sure that.
That way you don't have to go through this again,
Okay.
right?
So to change the motion, of possible rain date to hit at the end of August past the Bacon Fest.
And that we just approved by the mayor's office.
Okay.
And I will send to the street department and make sure that there's no conflicts, but that way she doesn't have to go through the whole.
Coming back to here to ask.
Yeah, so these are the questions that we had, so we'll get you through this. Yeah,
yeah, that's fine.
yeah, but, okay, so. Any further discussion or amendments to the last motion reflecting the 26th and 27th or a proposed date towards the end of August?
Yes, yeah, cause I know August is crazy, I mean, it's a lot going on down there,
Yeah.
so.
We'll get you in there one date or another. We'll make sure we get you set up, so.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's do a motion for the amendment.
I made the motion for the amendment.
Second.
Yep, so I do have a motion
Okay.
and a second
To
for
amend. Spencer,
second by Brianna. You want me to repeat that for you?
gotcha.
Okay, all right, all in favor of approving the third amendment, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Hi.
And I'm an aye. You are all set, so.
Is it for me?
Yeah, we just had to have these questions because of all the events, but yeah, and
I'll get with you if it rains this weekend, on the second date.
yeah,
All right, thank
that'll
you
work.
so much.
You are welcome. Thank you for popping in and
Yeah.
we'll get you taken care of.
Please,
Okay,
thank you.
you are welcome. Thank you. All right, next item of business is gonna be emergency excavation permit for 106 West Main Street. I was hoping that individual would be here, give you a quick overview of what happened. There was some work performed
Do we need to take a motion before we talk about it?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
I make a motion that we approve the emergency excavation permit for 106 West Main Street.
Second,
All right, I have a motion set. So, yeah, the work has been performed, for the permit that is being presented to the Board of Works this evening. What had happened was the landlord, the owner of the structure at 106 performed some plumbing work that was not permitted by the city of Delphi. We had no notification of it. Ended up resulting in an issue with the neighboring structure. We are further looking into this matter, however, it needed to be addressed pretty quickly on the city's end to allow them to make repairs and to see what areas to tap their, to dig up in the alley if needed. That's why we went ahead and just made this an emergency permit.
Okay.
Yes, so again, if you visit the site, the work has been performed by Alan George. Superintendent Van Sickle and staff have been there overseeing it. There's still some ongoing issues that's gonna have to be looked into. That will be dealing with on the city's end. However, this particular permit was for that matter.
Okay, good.
Any further discussion or questions regarding the excavation permit, emergency excavation permit for 106 West Main Street? Hearing none, all in favor of approving, signify by stating aye.
Aye.
And I am an aye, and the motion carries. That is all of our business items. I have a few small things to mention. Yeah, the community crossing grant is underway and they are making a lot of progress very quickly. They have a very large piece of equipment down there that's specifically for our environment per se, the ground underneath that's limestone, which has made progress move very smoothly. So they are, I believe, on schedule or ahead of schedule. Shouldn't have said that, right? But anyway, they are moving along very, very well. We're reaching out to Broadway Broadband for updates on where we are with that project, and I've tried to reach out to their CEO to get an update on some items on how soon they can finish and get the board, and as well as the council, some updates on that. Pickleball courts, if you have not been down there recently, they have all the courts removed, and today they laid the basketball courts asphalt. So another project that's moving very quickly, and they will move to the tennis pickleball courts tomorrow. And once that part of the project's done, it sits for 30 days to let the asphalt cure. Where the second company comes in and puts the coating over the top, and then we'll proceed to the fencing, but another exciting project for our parks. So, Clerk Treasurer Price, any comments?
Yeah. I sent a list of the possible meeting dates for Board of Works and Council, so if you guys wanna look over those and then we come around to approving those or whatever, if there's anything that you need changed or whatever, just let me know. If you see a date that doesn't work, so I already found like one mistake the first time I sent it.
Probably vote on those in August, right?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, so those will all be a voting item, but I just wanted to kind of let you have a heads up on those, check those dates. I think that was the only other thing that
Okay, any board comments or requests? No. Public comments. Okay. Miriam, anything for you?
Nope, nothing this evening.
Okay, very good. I have a motion to adjourn, or a second.
second.
All in favor of adjourning the July 21st Board of Works meeting, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And I'm an aye. This meeting is adjourned. 5:45. Thank you very much. Miriam, have a great evening.
Marion.